Another question that could come your way is particularly for those that have no previous 121 experience or no previous type rating experience. They could say, hey, it looks like this would be your first airline or your first type rating. How do you intend to have success in our training program with really relatively little experience? And so the answer to this always has to be one where you assume responsibility for the successful outcome. A great response to this is, I'm absolutely with you. Always acknowledge. This is a universal principle in communication to keep somebody receiving you. Is to either A, agree with them, or at the very least, if you can't agree, acknowledge. So if they were to come to you and say, hey, it's your first time going through a jet type rating, how are you intending to get through this? I'm 100% with you, and I get that 100%. I take full responsibility for my success. I'm fully accountable for my success. You can word that however you please. I think the best thing to say here is I take full responsibility for my success, and absolutely what I lack in experience, I more than intend to make up for with preparation. This is a very great response. It shows you're highly committed. It shows that you take this opportunity serious and you're ready to make the needed investment, time, energy, monetarily, everything in order to get the mission accomplished. So again, the answer to this question of how do you intend to have a successful training outcome will be, I take full responsibility for my success, and what I lack in experience, I more than intend to make up for with preparation. You can even go as far as saying, fortunately, I have very many colleagues operating the aircraft that I intend to utilize as resources, many of which are actively flying inside the airline here with you. And what that does is it subtly shows them, actually, there's a lot of people that I know already flying in your family, in your pilot group here, and they think highly enough of me that they would be willing enough to actually contribute some of their time to help me out. And so ultimately, you got to understand the interview panel, what they're trying to answer really is, A, not only are you going to be a competent pilot, a confident pilot, proficient, but also are you somebody that the rest of the pilot group is going to want to fly with? And if the rest of the pilot group, you've got many colleagues already there willing to contribute time, obviously they're also going to want to spend time with you in the cockpit flying the airplane. So you're making the interviewer's job a lot easier by saying to them, hey, your pilot group already knows who I am. So let's roll, brother and sister.